Hello and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. This is game 2, and things will only get more intense from this point forward. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Allie LaForce covering us courtside. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at Los Angeles, towards the bottom of the conference for now, they are not happy with this positioning. And of course, there's Dallas, sitting just one spot below them. And now the Los Angeles starters. Kawhi and Collins are the forwards. Harden and Dunn, they man the backcourt. And it's Zubats in at the center position. And for Dallas, Thompson and Flagg fill out the wings. Daniel Gafford is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Irving in at the point guard position. Taking a look at Dallas, though this is only game. Two of the cup, desperation has to be setting in.
Well, there is no margin for error. To have any chance to advance, you have to win this one. An 0-2 record means you are done in the cup.
And then looking at where Los Angeles stands. It was a strong start to the group stage for them, winning their first NBA Cup game.
Yeah, they played well in that one, but this will be a difficult challenge. Winning on the road is difficult in this league.
2 on the clock, and it's Gafford missing. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
And I'll tell you what a surprising result. Losing to an underdog is one thing, but getting blown out is quite another.
These are painful, no doubt, but it does happen in this league. Some nights you just come out flat and you can't turn it around.
Here's Irving, following the score by Los Angeles. Davis with a screen on Harden, and here's Thompson for 3. Here's Gafford. That shot missing. Great D that time from Zubats. Outside Harden. Out to Leonard. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Down low. Here's Flagg. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound.
What a contest. That looked like a guaranteed bucket.
Harden, the pass to Dunn. Harden against Irving. Right side Harden. The turnaround jumper. Again, the Clippers score.
Yeah, that soft touch that Harden has on his shot makes hitting a mid-range J look so simple.
Thompson outside. Collins against Davis. Lays it up and banks it in.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
Zubats with a screen on Irving. Outside Harden. Pass to Leonard. Harden against Irving. He shoots. Again, Los Angeles.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter of the game. He can't get that one to fall. Mavericks trail by 6. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Davis, the pass to Gafford. Here's Flagg. Pass to Gafford. Puts up a deep 3. The shot comes out.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Harden scanning the floor. The 3 is up. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
There obviously was a breakdown at the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Well, they say film doesn't lie, and you could just imagine these guys watching this film. It's going to be an ugly sight for sure.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
Stolen by Russell. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break.
Yeah, good instincts by Russell on defense, using his quickness to his advantage on this end.
Harden against Russell. Pass to Leonard. Zubac, screen. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Russell from outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. Collins outside. Now Zubac. He's guarded by Washington. James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for the Clippers. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
I love how they're playing. When you combine great effort and great execution, it leads to great results.
Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Najee Marshall. And it's Washington in at the 3. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. All right, a chance to check out stats for John Collins.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA. James Harden is very comfortable at the controls of the Clippers offense, and Coach Ty Lue said he sees the game how I see it, from a point guard's point of view, a coach's point of view, how teams are playing us defensively, how we can capitalize and take advantage of it. Guys, back to you.
A tremendous IQ. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Just 4 to shoot. The 3 from Russell. Offensive rebound. Here's Davis. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Brook Lopez.
Smart play by Davis. Rises up through the contact to draw that whistle.
Something fun about this NBA Cup tournament are the nights where we only have Cup games. It's a playoffs-like atmosphere.
Yeah, especially with the way these NBA Cup games affect everybody's standings within the tournament. Every game becomes important, and it just makes it that much more exciting to watch.
Yeah, I love that mindset by Beal that time. He got to the bucket, and he wasn't going to lay it up. Finishes it with authority.
Unloads from 13. Another shot. Nice touch by Davis inside.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. To the inside. And the dunk by Jones.
Savvy play by the veteran Paul. He knows how to use the pick and roll to set up his guys.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Mavericks. Let's take a look at the best defenses in the league over the last 10 games. Number 1, Los Angeles. In third, Dallas.
Great game planning by both of these coaching staffs as of late. Both teams have been effective defensively.
Irving with it. Pounded by Beal. Davis a screen. And he lobs it up. Oh! AD! An easy target on the lob.
Davis makes things simple for his teammates. Just lob it up, and he will take care of the rest.
Paul passes to Lopez. Three-pointer, no good. Mavericks trail by 3. Pass to Irving. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
He's still one of the best guards in this league today. Irving's decisiveness and confidence, two of his greatest strengths.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Flag comes in for Washington. And it's Thompson in for Russell. Thompson passes to Irving. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Outstanding job getting the call inside. Kyrie Irving is fearless amongst the trees. And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Irving against Paul. Inside. And the dunk by Jones.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Paul. Davis against Jones. Wow, Anthony Davis throwing his weight around inside. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Jones with a screen on Irving. Paul for 3. They grab their own miss.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
And Irving has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 2. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand. Clock at 6. Good. Irving's got 5 points.
Yeah, when we talk about guards, Kyrie is one of the best at scoring inside.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
Last year shows that having the better overall record doesn't mean you're going to dominate the lesser opponent.
Washington's checked in for Davis. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, I just don't think right now they're doing a good enough job of hunting the right mismatch.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. For Dallas, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Pass to Flag. The shake. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Leonard. Double team on Leonard. For 3, Collins. And it's Flag with a rebound. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. That gives them the lead. Irving's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And Irving showing you his versatility. You can play him on or off the ball.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gafford. "11 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Harden. Off target at the rim. And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen for the Mavericks. Between the scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. Back after this.
Greetings all, halftime is upon us and an entertaining game with the Dallas Mavericks battling away.
Sometimes we overlook it, but the defense has been stingy tonight, like a bee, stinging you. Man, it's not complicated. It's all about communication and effort, and then stingy becomes stingy.
Oh, that certainly brought the energy, at least for one half. Don't talk about bees, I'm allergic.
All right now, still early on, but let's check out the Western Conference standings.
Looking at Dallas, they knew it was going to be a tough year, and I got to say it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges. You hope they're learning something out there, challenging times for the franchise.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one. Both teams trying to gain an edge. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
When he gets the ball this deep and establishes position, now it's a matter of getting to his go-to moves that he loves.
And here are the Clippers now. It's a three-point game, and so in the game for Los Angeles, Harden and Dunn, they man the backcourt. Kawhi and Collins are the forwards, and it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. The Mavericks shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. And it's Gafford missing. Clippers trail by 3. Here's Harden. That one's good for 2. Harden's got 11.
One thing we know for sure about Harden, he does not shy away from contact.
Pass to Irving. Thompson scanning the floor. Here's Gafford outside for Davis. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. And it's Irving missing. Los Angeles shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Zubac screen. And Leonard, here we go. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
A spectacular athlete. When Leonard drives to the rim, he's difficult to stop.
Has to flag. Back to Irving. Thompson outside. Outside Irving. From downtown. Oh my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, he is just so crafty and so unpredictable. Hard to fault the defense right there for fouling Irving.
And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
And so it's Dallas with it, after the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. On the wing, Irving, defended by Harden. Here's flag outside. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in the game.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
Here's Harden. Five on the clock. Takes the 3. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
They're on fire to start this quarter, and with each basket, their confidence grows.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Lopez, he's checked in for Zubac. And these shooting guards have been great at the line. Number 1, Klay Thompson.
It's a 1-2 punch. He beats you with his shooting and his excellent work at the free throw line.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Irving. Gafford controls the rebound and the putback.
Slow start here to the second half, just 1 for 5.
Here's Leonard. Kicks it out to Collins. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks.
Yeah, he was surprised by that. I don't think he knew the pass was for him.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 1. Gafford with a screen on Harden. To the paint. And it's Gafford missing.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Leonard passes to Harden. Now Lopez. Back to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Harden's got 18.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Jones, he's checked in for John Collins. Bogdanovich comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Bradley Beal, he's checked in for Dunn. And it's Paul in for James Harden. Here's Beal, after the basket by Dallas. Here's Jones, out to Beal. Jones with a screen on Irving. Beal, the pass to Jones. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Sunday, they'll be facing Jaylen Brown and the Boston Celtics. And then on Monday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And for their matchup with the Hornets, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan as it should be a close one.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Marshall comes in for Davis. And it's Hardy in for Kyrie Irving. And here's Lopez from the arc. The Mavericks pull it in.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Marshall passes to Russell. Paul with a steal. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And then Beal with the dunk.
I mean, you expect Paul to find these fast break chances. After all, he is a multi-time league leader in steals.
Marshall passes to Russell. Up top, Lively. Pass to Hardy. There's a screen by Marshall. Shot clock at 6. Fires at the elbow. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Paul into the lane. And a nice finish on the layup. And it's a 3-point Clipper lead.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for the Clippers. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. Najee Marshall is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Washington in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now here's Marshall. Pass to Washington. Outside Russell. From the arc. They get it back. Davis. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, AD is just so well-rounded. He plays both sides of the floor, and as a result, he is a leader for this team.
Good on the second one.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. And timeout called by Ty Lue. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Leonard for 3. Mavericks with a rebound. Outside Davis. Russell against Harden. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 7 tonight. Zubac screen. Here's Harden. Lively grabs a miss. The Mavericks trailing. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Here's Davis. Excellent D there from Collins. Washington against Leonard. Outside Harden. Russell with the rebound. For Dallas, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Zubac with the steal. Harden finds Leonard. And here's Collins. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Lively. Flag comes in for Washington. Thompson, he's checked in for Marshall. And Irving is subbed in for Russell. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Irving looking around. Gafford with a screen on Harden. Irving! And that misses! That would have put him up!
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Leonard. Six to shoot, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Yes, sir!
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Points have been hard to come by in this one. Every made basket is huge.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
Irving against Harden. Lets it go from 11. Zubac pulls it down. The Clippers lead by 3. Zubac with a screen on Thompson. And he slams it down.
Oh, can you say important bucket by Harden? James always wants the ball in these moments. Love it.
Now here's Irving. Here's Flag. Now Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Davis from deep. Oh, Anthony Davis reigns in the 3.
Big bucket from AD, reminding you why he is an NBA champion.
And Harden gets the double team. Leonard against Thompson. Zubac with a screen on Thompson. Leonard, so strong.
Oh, man, what a bucket by Leonard. His team counts on him when the time is short because he can handle the pressure.
Outside Thompson, now Gafford. Here's Davis, Irving. Leonard there for the rebound. And now we've got an intentional foul. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Harden with it. Irving picks him up. Outside Leonard. Here's Harden. Shot clock at 6. Leonard, double team. Collins. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
Yeah, ready for the big moment. Collins believed in his ability to deliver the big-time shot.
Here's Gafford. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Davis shoots a 3. Oh, it's off. And an intentional foul right there.
Kyrie Irving, second personal foul, third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. And Dallas calls time here. 17 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what do you think?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, you're going to have to play this out, take pride in every possession because they are critical at this point.
So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. And with tonight's win, they're now 2-0 in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just a fantastic start to the group stage. They're in the driver's seat in this group. A strong finish, and they'll advance.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce, who is now with our player of the game.
James, I'd love to know whether it's scoring, playmaking, or your defense. What aspect of your game are you most proud of?
Being able to play a full course of a game and, and make an impact every single play. That's what I'm here for, and that's what I have to do.
It's been fun to watch.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, James Harden.